Hello YouTube, this is Diamond Hero Gaming, and I'm coming back to you with another episode of my Magic the Gathering budget deck tech, and this time it's a red-black aggro. I'm very sorry that I have not posted a video in quite a while, but I'm just pretty busy with living my life, so here we go, here you are, it's another deck tech. I shall be coming out with another deck tech very soon, and I will probably post that in the description, but maybe not, because I'm not sure. But here we go, on to section 1 with the mana base. As to this is a budget deck tech, and we are aiming for under $100. There's no Bloodstained Mars, because those are too expensive. So, we've got 4 Temple of Malice, which is really nice, because they're about $250. We've also got 8 Swamp, 8 Mountain, and 4 Bloodfell Caves. So, it's really nice because the mana symbols on the spells are really balanced, as you will see coming in to the spell portion of the video. And it's really nice because they're really balanced. You just have 8 and 8, and then playset of Temple, Malice, and Bloodfell Caves. So I think it's a really great land base, and it really helps to utilize the deck strengths. Here we have section 2. This is the 1-drop creatures, because this will make up most of the curve, and here they are. Blood-Soaked Champion. I mean, obviously this is a great card. It's just amazing. Even though it can't block, the raid ability is amazing. I just love it. And oh, by the way, these prices are as of February 21st, 2015 on TGC Mid. So that's where I got the prices. And then we've got a playset of Fire Drinker Satyr. This is really nice. If you need to pump it, it works. Even though it deals damage to you, it's pretty much fine. And really the only time it's going to be dealing damage back to you when it blocks is, or when it's dealt damage, is really going to be when it's attacking, and if they've got a defending 1-drop. And then we've also got Mardu Shadowsphere. This is a really nice card. I love it. Whenever it attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. So if you go dash it out, they automatically lose 1 life, and maybe 2. So I think that it's just a great card, and it can really help to drain your opponent really quickly. Here we've got section 2, continued again in the creatures that are 2 and 3 drops. So in this section, we've got a playset of Spiteful Return, which is really nice, because whenever it attacks, or the enchanted creature that it attacks to, the defending player loses 2 life. So that's kind of like Mardu Shadowsphere, but a little bit better, but a little bit more expensive. So I think they're about the same. And then you can also bestow it for 3 of anything and 1 black, and it just gives a enchanted creature +1/+1 and that ability. So I think it's a really nice all-around card. And then we've got Tymaret. I think it's Tymaret, the Murder King, which is really nice. And as you will see later, and also with Mardu Strike Leader, the sacrificing a creature can really help to remove some creatures. So you can easily sacrifice a Black Warrior to regenerate it, or to get rid of a 2-power creature that you just can't get rid of, or 2-toughness creature that you just can't get rid of. And they're really nice because they're inexpensive. They're only 26 cents. So that playset of those. Also a playset of Mardu Strike Leader. They're really nice. The dash ability is good, but the only thing about dash that I would critique is it kind of clogs up your hand a little bit. But if you need to use it, it can be used in a pinch. Then we've also got Alesha, who smiles at death. This is a really nice 3-drop. I think that the Mardu Strike Leader and the Alesha really help to round out the curve. And whenever it's got first strike, 3/2, 3-drop. Whenever it attacks, you may pay a white, 2 white or 2 black, or any combination. But in this situation, you're just going to be playing 2 black. And if you do, you can return target creature card with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. So even though this can't bring back Mardu Strike Leader, it can bring back Tymaret, the Murder King. It can also bring back Spiteful Return. It can also bring back Satyr Fire Drinker and Blood-Soaked Champion, but I mean, it's basically the same thing. But I mean, it's better because it's tapped and attacking, so that's kind of nice. It basically gives it haste when you cast it back from the graveyard. But I think that it's a really nice addition to the deck. And then here we've got the Section 2 continued, and this is the only creature left in the deck. We've got 2 of the Colagan, the Storm's Fury. So this card is really nice. It's a 5-drop, which is pretty good. 4/5 flyer, which is really good. And then whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. And you can also dash it in a pinch. So I think what's really nice about this is when this guy attacks, because it's the only dragon in our deck, all the creatures get +1/+0, which can really help. So let's move on to the sorceries. In the sorceries, we've got Read the Bones. We've got 2 of those for about 30 cents, 40 cents. Really nice. What I like about this, even though you lose 2 life, this is an aggro deck, so we should beat our opponent before they can really dig into us and kill us. So what I really like about this is you scry 2, so if you don't like the 2 cards that are on top, then you can just send them to the bottom. And then that's really nice, and you scry 2 before you draw, which is, I love. And then you lose 2 life, but I mean, I think that we can afford that. And then here we go to the win conditions. Section 4. So we've got 2 Goblin Rabble Master. Now I know that you'd want to have a playset normally in a red black, really any deck that runs red, unless it's control. But I mean, you don't really have those. But I mean, it's ideal that you'd have a playset of Goblin Rabble Master, but saying that these are about $15, these things are just too expensive to put too many in a budget deck. So I just put in 2, and I substituted the other 2 for the Aleshas, and I think that it does really well too. But the Goblin Rabble Masters will really help us, and you can also sack those tokens for the timer rep. And then we've also got 2 Whip of Erebos, which are rounding out about $3.50. I think a little bit less. And then it's really nice because creatures you control have lifelink, and then you can also tap it and return a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield, and it gains haste, and then you can exile it. So it's really cool because you can gain a ton of life from this. I mean, it's great for late game because if your opponent has an answer to stopping your guys, and you just play a Whip of Erebos, you're like, oh no, are you kidding me? Because you're swinging for so much each turn. If you've gotten everything out on each respective turn, then you're swinging for so much. You know, you get the dragon out, and then bam, you just gain a ton of life. I think it's a really great addition to the deck, and it really helps to win. I mean, take my advice, it really helps to win. So definitely invest in 2 of those. And then we've also got a playset of Ash Cloud Phoenix. These are about $3 or $4 each. They're pretty expensive, but they're really good. I mean, flying 4-drop 4/1. I mean, the toughness is not there, but when it dies, you return it to the battlefield face down. And even though the morph cost is a little expensive, it deals 2 damage to each player. So it drains your. What I like about this card is 4 power for 4-drop flying. I mean, that's great. Even though the toughness is a little bit low, when it dies, comes back face down, and it deals 2 damage. So when it dies, it even hurts the other player. So that's what I really like about this deck. So that's all for the cards, and here we're going to look at the total price. And our budget was $100, and the actual price is surprisingly a little bit under $100 at $93.64. So if you'd like to make some over-budget changes, if you have a playset of Goblin Rabble Master and you'd like to put it in, go ahead. It'll be a great addition. And I would recommend taking out the Alesha, but you can take out whichever ones you want. And then you can also add some Bloodstained Myers in. Playset if you have it, 1, 2, anything will help the lane base. And then we've got yeah, actually, that's about it. You can add in the Bloodstain, and you can add in the Rabble Master if you have them, or if you just want to pay a little bit more and you don't have those cards, go right ahead. But if you'd like to make it under $100, this is what I've laid out for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and please, 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 please check out my other videos. I've got some Minecraft videos. I've got World's Hardest Game I just did randomly. I've also got a lot of other Magic videos, so please check them out. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.